Okay, so today I'll be discussing you about the simple format and some of the contents that should be written in your paper with your thesis writing here. So the first one, your title page, again, as a reminder lang, so your title page here, the front, cover, and even your title page should reflect the following format. So we have here the title should be written here as the capital and a small letter. So we have here the capital letter, capital letter, small letters. And eventually you should write your scientific name properly. You need to italicize that one. And when you are writing for a scientific name, make sure that one is written as scientific name, followed here by the common name in open and close parentheses. This is followed here by we have here an undergraduate thesis here submitted to the faculty of the College of Allied Medical Sciences, I assume the Philippine University, Cavite. So this one should have here no space. This one has no space. This one has also no space, and this one should have here no space. Okay, so walang space in between, walang space in between. Okay, so no space. Then follow here impartial fulfillment of the requirement for the degree Bachelor of Science in Pharmacy. Then we have here your name of the members of the group. So we have the surname, comma, first name, and we have here the middle initial. Then we have here the month and the year when you are expecting it to be finished. So you should have here even interval, approximately 5 space, 5, 5, and we have also here another 5. Or you could adjust that one depending on your, basta it should have an even distribution of space. Okay, the next, we have here the acknowledgement part. So, acknowledgement part here, the actual paper, should have here the kanyan I. Okay, wala siyang page number dapat. But rather, you try to denote that one as, okay, 1 or the letter I here for that. For the acknowledgements being written as the word acknowledgement, it should be all caps. Okay, then you have that one. So you should have introductory statement like this study would not be possible without the guidance and encouragement of. Next, we have your intent again to their beloved parents. When you're writing for the acknowledgement, make sure that one is in third person. So like this one, to their beloved parents, you will not write to our beloved parents, but rather to their beloved parents, to their advisor, not to our advisor. It should be in third person. Okay? So we have here double space, double space. All this one are all double space. Okay, the next page we have here for the abstract. Okay, you write the word abstract in all caps. Okay, then put it one at the center of the page. Okay, then you should have here at least, two space here. Another one, we have 3 space for the next. Okay, the next one would be the title of your thesis. Okay, for the title, okay, basically you need to write that one all in caps locks and all in capital letter except the scientific name. And make sure that each of this one don't have a space. In between of the title here, wala siyang space. And after that one, so you have here, okay, down for another 3 space. Okay, write the name of the members of the group. So like Romy M. Castor, you put number 1 here for the first member, Romy M. Castor for the second member, Romy M. Castor for the third, and for the last, you write the word here and Mr. Romy M. Castor, number 4. So that pertains here to your advisor. Then you write the word here, researchers, 1, 2, and 3. Those are the members of the researchers or the group. And the word N here, and you write research advisor for your number 4 because it's your advisor. And this one, researchers and research advisor should be written here at the center after all the names has been listed. In each of this one, again, wala din itong space. No space. Dapat nakaganon siya. Okay, then after that one, you have here another 2 space. Okay, then try to write here for your abstract. Your abstract provides only here the summary of what has been done in your study. What you're going to put on your abstract. So number 1, You try to state the objective of your study, followed here the methodology, and lastly, we have here the result. But this is just a summary of that. You're going to write here approximately, it should contain here approximately 500 words. And then again, itong lahat ng content ng abstract natin, wala din silang space in between. Kaganon din siya dapat. Okay, then after that one, at the end, so at the lower portion, you leave another 3 space. Then you write here the word keywords, or semicolon, then try to choose here among the terms that's would try to um, identify your study. Like for example here, we have your methanolic extract, comma, terminalia katapa, comma, microsporum canis. Dapat dito ang next na word here is dapat dito siya, nakapantay ng word na keyword. Again, always one, again, you should have, for the keywords, approximately there should have your 5 na keywords. Okay, and then you should have your no space din. Lahat ito walang space, in between. Okay, this is your II, your page number 2 here, so do not write the word here or do not put here the number na 2 na page but rather small I, dalawang small I. Okay, that's for your abstract. Okay, the next one, we have here the table of contents. So this should be the format of your table of contents. So table of contents being written as all capital letter. Then you leave, okay, try to enter 3 spaces. Then you write here title page, all caps. So the page number here, so you write the word page here and should be aligned with all the page. So this will be the sequence of what is being presented in your manuscript. So you should have your title page first, followed by your approval sheet, followed here certificate of originality, certificate of technical editing, certificate of English editing, certificate of statistical analysis, acknowledgement, abstract, table of contents, list of the tables, list of the figures, and we have also here the appendices. So they are all written here as all capital letter, and their page number here are all written in the letter form, not in the number. So just have the proper sequence of that. Okay, then they are all, so each of this one, lahat na ito ay walang space dapat in between. So nakaganon siya. Walang space, dito walang space. Then after that one, try to enter 2 space. Okay, then continue with the following format. Okay, so kanina sinabi ko ang acknowledgement natin is 1, but actually hindi. So ito just need to follow the correct sequence na lang dito. Here kasi ang acknowledgement natin is nasa 7 na siya. Okay, then followed here by, after that one, okay, you try to enter again, then 2 space, and this one should be aligned. Okay, then you write here the word chapter 1, and the chapter here, the seats should align on this one, but you should have here 2 spaces muna. Okay, we have that one. The chapter 1, the problem is background, so they are written as all caps. Then try to indent that one, then you try to add here the next topic, introduction, state of the problem, significance of the study, scope, and the limitation. Then the page number should still align on this one. Pusa dito. Okay, next one, we have here the chapter 2. We have here review of related literature. So notice here na ang chapter 1 and the title, the main title of that are all capital letter, but the subtitles are, okay, they are written as capital and small letters. Okay, the next one, we have here the chapter 2, review of related literature. Should be written again here, all caps. And the subtitle here, so it depends on your topics here, should be written as capital and small letter. It should be indented. Next one, chapter 3, your methodology. So it depends on your what topic you have included in your chapter 3. So we have your example, research design, research local. We have your collection of sample and many others. Next, we have the chapter 4. We have result in discussion, should be written again as all caps. Then the subtitle for that, we have your result and some other small or subtitle for that. And then chapter 5, summary, conclusion, and recommendation should be written also on all caps. And then the subtitle here should be indented to have summary. Another conclusion, we have recommendation, should be written as small and capital letter. Then we have here the references. Okay, the next one, and we have your appendices. So they are with the references here written as R for the capital letter, and all the rest are small letter. Appendices, the A is capital letter, and the next one are all small letters. Then the page number for that. Okay, that's for your table of contents. Okay, next one, we have here the list of the tables. So this will be the format for that. Okay, so the list of the tables is written as all caps. Then leave 3 spaces. Then you write here table 1. Table 1 is written as all caps. Then the title of your table 1 should be small and capital letter. Then we have here the page number for that. And table 2, again, table 2 number here, or this word here is written as capital letter, all caps. Then we have here the title of that is written as large. We have here capital and small letters. Then we have the page number, table 3, again, it should be written here as all caps, this capital and small letters. And again, always remember that the page number should be aligned. And for list of your figures, again, the list of the figure in a word here is being written as all caps. Then leave here 3 spaces. Then again, you write here the figure 1 as all caps. Then we have the title of that, capital and small letter, then the page number. The figure 2 is written as all caps, period here, period there, and then the leave side 3, leaves for example. So again, capital and small letters, then a page number for that. And for all the rest of your list of your figures. Okay, the next one, how are you going to present your result for the chapter 4? So again, you write the word chapter 4. So this is capital, small letter, chapter 4. And write the word here, results and discussions. Results and discussion words here are written as, okay, all capital letter. So before you present your result, you need to have always an introductory statement that would try to explain what this chapter is all about. So you're going to present here, like for example, this chapter presents the result gathered by the researchers in order for them to determine the activity of something like that. But it should be always you should always hear an introductory statement. Then you go to the result here, you present the result. How are you going to present the result? So again, each of your result is equivalent to your SOP. So you need to, out of your SOP here, like you're going to present your result here in order or in sequence of your SOP. So what is being asked here for SOP number 1, so this should be, that eventually should be presented first. Okay, but you need to divide here the discussion by having primarily having here a subtitle for that. And for example here, SOP number 1 nila is asking what is the baseline CBC result. So ang title nila is a baseline examination result of the urine sample. So dapat meron kang subtitle here that will cut each of your SOP. Since ang SOP nila number 1 is your what is the baseline CBC or urine result. So ang title nila dito is the baseline result for your urine, for example. Then you try to present here the table. Again, the format here for the table. So we have your table number, period here, then we have the title of that. Okay, this should be written as bold here. And the subtitle should also be written as, you need to bold this one para ma-highlight na that one is your subtitle. When you're presenting your table, your table should be 3-liner lang dapat. So isang line dito, another line here, and then another line here. So this is your title here. Okay, and then these are your results. For example, you have urine parameters, reference range, and the urine parameters are color, transparency, colorless. We have here, that's the reference range. Kasi sinabing 3-liners, hindi tayo maglalagay ng column dito. Or hindi tayo maglalagay. Wala din dapat na mga rows dito. Okay, but rather you just have the 3-liners lang. Okay, so ito na dapat ng mga lines makikita natin dito. 3 lines lang. And at the end of your table, you can add here Like if you try to derive your table here from a reference, you need to acknowledge that one. You write here adapted from, then we have here the author and the year, okay, of the source of that table. But you could also write here lead gen for that. Like for example, lead gen, semicolon here, like CBC dash. That means here complete blood count, comma, or WBC. So it's up to you. You can have the combination of your adapted from, and we have also the lead gen, or pwede lang adapted from, or you could also only have lead gen lang din. Okay, how are you going to discuss your result here for your table? So number one, okay, since you have presented already a table of your results, a summary of that, you need to discuss that in a very detailed way. So how are you going to discuss it one? So the first one, you need to mention what is being presented in your table or what's the result. Second one, you need to have an interpretation and what's the meaning of that result in the table. How are you going to interpret the result here? You need to find a source that would explain kung bakit sa 50% medyo mataas siya compared sa 25%, bakit mas effective siya ang 50% compared to the 25% in terms of the zone of inhibition, something like that. So you need to find a source that would explain kung bakit ganyan ang result mo. And you need to have the reference. So ito dapat makikita palagi. And you're in discussion below your table or even above your table. So number one, you try to mention, okay, what is being presented in the table. And second one, what's the meaning of that result. And very important, you need to cite for a reference. You could not explain, you should not present your result here without a reference. Okay, for the next SOP, for example, before you start with your SOP number 2, then you make another subtitle of what's that result or the SOP number 2 is all about. Then again, present ko ulit ng table, then 3-liners ulit na table, and after that one, or even figure, for example. Kung ang table natin, itong format, we have your table number, then title, and it's being flashed here on the left side. Okay, pero pag figure natin, so ang title nito ay nasa baba. Dito sa taas, nasa baba, and that one is at the center. Okay? Okay, then again, if you try to present again your result here for the SOP number 2, you should have the following na format of the presentation. Number 1, you need to mention what's your result all about, followed here by the interpretation of what's the result, and you need to cite a reference.